With a continuation of previous video, in the previous video we had seen the introduction about the DFSM, the notations used to draw the DFSM. Today we see some example for this DFSM. Assume that the given question is draw the DFSM to accept the strings of A's and B's starting with the A. So here first you should write what are the alphabets of a given language. So the alphabets of a given language are alphabets equal to A and B. A and B are the alphabets in the given language. These A and B occur any number of times in the language. Next, what is the first step? The first step is first we should write the valid strings which are there in the language. Next, we should write the invalid strings also. So what are the valid strings in the language? The strings which start with the A. So A is there in the language. See, they had not given any condition for the occurrence of B. B may occur any number of times. A may occur any number of times. But the thing is that the string should start with A. So A is there in the language. B may or may not occur. Next, AB is there in the language. ABB is there in the language. Even AAB is also there in the language because it is starting with the A. After that, the A may occur any number of times or B may occur any number of times, 0 or any number of times. So these are the some valid strings in the language. So first you write down the valid strings. Next, you write down the invalid strings also. So it is very important you should write the invalid strings because once you write this, during the verification it is easy for you people to check whether the whatever the DFSM you have drawn that is correct or no. So invalid strings are, see, if the string start if the string start without a, those all are comes under a invalid. So B is there, next BA is there, next BA is there, next BA and so on. These are the invalid strings. The strings which doesn't start with a, those all are called as what? Invalid strings here. So next, the next question is how to draw the DFSM. How many states I should consider? See, many students ask this question, how to consider the states for the DFSM. So always the trick is that always you should check the valid string list. The minimum string occurred in the valid string list, you check out that if it has a single character, then you require what? 2 states, character plus 1 state. If the minimum string has a 2 character string, then you require what? 3 states here. So here the valid string list has what? The minimum string has a single character. So how many states I required for a DFSM? That is 2 states. So first is what? It is a start state. And second state is when after accepting the A, I am going to reach a second state and that is the accepting state. Next, you give the name for the state. So here I will give Q0 and this is Q1. So when I am in the Q0 state, if A come at the first time, then I am going to accept that. So this is the DFSM to accept the first string of the language. So after drawing the basic structure of a DFSM, you think about the remaining transition. As I said, it is a deterministic finite state machine. You should show the transition of each of the characters, the alphabets from each of the state. So if alphabets are 2, A and B in the language, then you should show what? The 2 transition for these alphabets, A and B, from each of the state. So from Q0 state you should show A and B ka transition. From Q1 state you should show A and B ka transition. It's compulsory. So here starting with A means if I see the transition can be a forward transition or it is a backward transition or you can take a loop here. Okay. So first you should check out what all transition you already shown and what all transition you have to show. Okay, so from Q0 state I had shown the A ka transition, I must show B ka transition. Check out the Q1 state ka, so Q1 state A and B I have to show the transition. Okay, so from Q0 state, if I show the transition for a B as a loop, then what happens? It start accepting 0 or any number of B's. Okay, Suppose if the string BA comes or a BA comes, then first it starts from the start state. When B comes, it will accept, and when A comes, it will move to the final state. So it start accepting what? Invalid string. So I can't show a loop here. I can't show the loop here. Okay. Next, check out for a Q1 state. So the string should start with the A. After that, it may have any number of A's and any number of B's. So shall I take a loop for this? A and B. Shall I take a loop for this A and B? Yes, I can take here. Because it is starting with the A. After that, if any number of A's come, it will accept and it will be in the final state. If B's come, it will get accepted and it will be in the final state. So strings, all these strings get accepted if I take a loop for this. Okay. So Q1 state ka I had shown the transition. Next, what left out? I should show the transition of Q0 state. See, I can't take loop. Okay, backward transition I can't show because there is no other state. This is the start state only. Next, what is the next step? That time you are going to introduce what? One dead state. Okay, if the transitions are not at all possible to show, then you are going to introduce one trap state or a dead state. Okay, so take this as a Q3 state. So here I will draw this as a Q3 state and B ka transition I will show to this state. Okay. So if any string is starting with the B, it will be moved to the Q3 state, where Q3 state is a dead state and it will be here for indefinite time. So Q3 ka A and B transition I will show it as a loop only. So this is a DFSM to accept what? The strings starting with A. Okay, so check out whether it is accepting all the strings or no, all the valid strings or no. So take a first string, if A come, it starts from the Q0 state, when A come, it will move to the Q1 state. Next, when AB comes, it starts from the Q0 state, when A come, it will move to the Q1 state. Next, for a B, it will accept and it will be in the Q1 state, where Q1 is the accepting state here. Okay, so AB is accepting. Next, ABB. A, 1B, 2B. Okay, so at a time it will accept a single character. So I had shown here a loop and A and B doesn't mean that when A and B come then only it will accept. No, if A come it will accept, if B come it will accept. So at a time it will accept a single character. Next, take a AAB. So if first A come, it will change the state from Q0 to Q1. For second A, it will accept and it will be in the Q1 state. When B comes, it will accept and it will be in the same state. So these strings are accepted by your DFSM. Next, to check out the strings which are not acceptable. So your DFSM should not accept the invalid string. So check out that also. So here B is the first string in the invalid list. So whenever the B comes, it will change the state from Q0 to Q3. And it will, after that, if any A's come or B's come, it will be in the Q3 state only. So where the Q3 is not a final state, so it is the intermediate state, or you can say it is a dead state in this case. So whenever the B comes at the start, that will be moved indefinitely to the dead state. So it will be here for all the strings which start with the B. So this is the DFSM which accept what? The strings of A's and B's starting with A. After that, you should represent this DFSM by using a 5 tuples. So first one is what? First you are going to write the alphabet set. So what are the alphabets you had considered for this DFSM? A and B. Next you are going to write the K. So what are the states in this DFSM? Q0, Q1 and Q3. Okay, so you can give any names for the states. Next, after that, the start state is Q0 state. So I will write the start state here. Next, the accepting state is Q1 here. So this is the accepting state. After that, you should write what? The transition function. So transition function, as I said, it is mapped states with the alphabet. So the states you are going to write as a row values, Q0, Q1 and Q2, and alphabets are the column values. A and B are the alphabets here. So when you are in a Q0 state, when A occurs, you are going to change your state from Q0 to Q1. When you are in a Q0 state, when B comes, you are going to change your state from Q0 to Q3. Next, when you are in a Q1 state, when A comes, you are going to accept that A and you are going to be in the same state. So I will write here Q1. Q1 of B, I am going to be in a same state. So I will write Q1 here. Next, when Q2 comes, sorry, not Q2 here, Q3, the state is Q3. So Q3 of A and B, you are going to be in the same state. So I will write here Q3. So this is a transition table. So I had drawn the DFSM. Next, I had represented this DFSM by these 5 tuples. Next, we will see the one more example. The next example is, draw the DFSM to accept the strings of A's and B's. Starting with A is there. So, you will see ending with A. Okay. So, based on the statement given, the DFSM gets changed here. Okay. So, I will draw the DFSM to accept the strings of A's and B's. So, in this example, it was starting with A. In the next example, the string should end with what? A. Okay. So, the string end with A. Okay. So, we can easily get the difference how to draw the DFSM for a given statements. Okay. So, here what is the first step? We should write what? The valid strings in the language. So, the valid strings are, what are the valid strings in the language? The string end with the A. Okay. So, A will come. Okay. They are not given the condition for the occurrence of B. Okay. B or A may occur 0 or any number of times. Okay. B may occur 0 or any number of times. So, if A comes, I am going to accept this. Next, B, A is a valid string here because it is ending with the A. Next, A, B, A is a valid string because it is ending with the A. Next, A, B, A is also a valid string. See, all these strings are what? Ending with A. So, infinite strings are there in the language. Okay. Next, you should write what? The invalid strings also. Invalid string list also you should write. So, the invalid list contains what? If the string end with a B. Okay. Next, see, every string is followed by a epsilon, so it is ending with a A. So, A will come in the valid string and B also you can take here. Next, B, A, B because it is ending with a B, or A, B is an invalid string because it is ending with a B. Next, A, B, B is a valid string, or A, B is a invalid string. So, these all are the invalid strings, okay, and these are the valid strings. The next step, what is the next step? I should recognize the number of states, okay. The number of states I should recognize. So, the number of states are based on what? The minimum string occurred in the valid string list. So, the basic structure, whatever you draw for a DFSM, it depends on what? In the most of the cases, it depends on what? The minimum string occurred in a valid string list. So, the minimum string is A. So, to accept this A, how many states I required? String, character plus 1. So, only one character it has. So, how many states I required? 2 states. Okay. So, I will draw the DFSM here. So, this is my start state, then A. This is my accepting state. Okay. So, here I will give, this is Q0, this is Q1. It should end with the A. Okay. So, the prefix of the string may have any number of A's or any number of B's. Doesn't matter. Okay. The prefix of the string may have any number of A's or any number of B's. But at the end, the A must be there. So, if it is A, then the strings are in the language. If it is ending with some other character, then those are the invalid strings for the given language. So, A, it is get accepting here. Next, I should check for the remaining transitions. So, I will write here Q0 का A का transition I had shown. I should show what? B का transition. Okay. Next Q1 come, I have to show A and B transitions. Okay, so as this is the DFSM, you must show the transition for a given input symbol from each of the state. So what are the input symbols? The strings are made up of A and B. So A and B are the alphabet in the language. So you must show the transitions for this A and B from each of the state. It is compulsory in the DFSM. So if it is not possible for you people to show within these two states, then you introduce what? The trap state. So here A ka transition I had shown. Next B ka transition. Either I take a loop or a back transition. Okay. So if I take a loop, so A ka I had shown, B ka if I take a loop, then check out whether it affects the given language strings or no. Okay. So if I take a B, see, they had not given any condition for the occurrence of B, okay, before the A. So this is okay with this. So if any number of B's come, it will accept and it will be in the Q0 state. Whenever the A come, it will move to a final state. So check out, it start accepting what? BA. So if B come, it will accept, and whenever the A come, it will move to a final state. So this is okay if I give the loop. Next you think about the transitions from the Q1 state. So if Q1 state, if I take a loop for A and B, then what happens? See, it start accepting the strings ending with B also. Okay. So here if A come, okay, so it will change the state from Q0 to Q1. Then if B come, it will accept and it will be the accepting state. So it start accepting what? AB. So AB is what? It is a invalid string. So I can't show what? B ka transition as a loop here. As a loop here. But I can show the A. See, if one A come, it will change the state. If another A come, it will be in the same state only. So it start accepting what? The string A. So A is also valid string because it is ending with the A. Okay. So one A come, it will move to Q0 to Q1. For second A, it will accept and it will be in the Q1 state. Third A come, it will accept and it will be in the same state. So A is a valid string. So it start accepting that. So A ka transition I had shown from Q1 state. Next I should show what? The B ka transition. Where I should show the B ka transition. So loop I can't take because if I take a loop for B, then it start accepting a B character at the end of the string. So where I should give the transition. So forward transition I can't show because no other states are there. So check out for the back transition. Back to this. Back to the start state. So here if I give the B, what happens? If A comes, it start accepting what? This string. If A comes, it will change the state from Q0 to Q1. If B comes, it will move to the Q0 state. If any number of B's come, it start accepting and it will be in the Q0 state. After that, whenever the A come at the end, then only it will move to the final state. So it start accepting what? A, then B, then A. Okay. So this is a DFSM for a given language. Okay. So check out, it accepting all the valid strings and it is not accepting all the invalid strings. Okay. So A, as I said, it start accepting BA, it is accepting A, BA, it is accepting AA, BA. So A, if one A come, it will change the state from Q0 to Q1. For second A, it will accept and it will be in the Q1 state only. When B come, it will move from Q1 to Q0. Next, when A come, it will change the state from Q0 to Q1. So it start accepting the strings which are ending with the A. Next, to check out whether it is accepting any one of these strings, invalid strings. If it is accepting any one of these invalid strings, then you are going to say the DFSM is not appropriate for a given language. So check out the first string B. So B, it is not accepting. It will accept and it will be in the Q0 state, and Q0 is not a final state. Next, you take A, B, B. So one A, it will when one first A comes, it will move from Q0 to Q1. Second A, it will accept and it will be in the Q1 state. When B comes, it will change the state from Q1 to Q0. For second B, it is a loop here, so it will accept and it will be in the Q0 state, and Q0 is not a final state here. So this is appropriate DFSM for a given language. Again, you represent this by using a 5 tuples. So what are the K here? What are the summation alphabets? Alphabets are A comma B. States are Q0, Q1. Next, start state is Q0. Accepting state is Q1. And the transition table, that is dou function, equal to what? A and B are the column values. Q0 and Q1, these are the two states of a DFSM. So I am going to write those as a row values. Q0 of A, where it goes? Q0 of A, it will move to the Q1 state. Q0 of B, where it goes? Q0 of B will be, it is a self loop, so it will be in the same state. Next, Q1 of A, it is a Q1 itself. Q1 of B, it will change its state from Q1 to Q0. So this is the transition function. Check out these two DFSM. See here, little bit a statement I had changed. Okay, so based on that I had drawn the DFSM. So you'll get what? Two different DFSM. So based on the given statement, the DFSM gets changed here. So if you change a single character also or single words also in the given statement, the DFSM will change. Okay. So here the 3 states will come, here the 2 states will come. This is the DFSM which accepts the strings start with A. Here the DFSM which accepts the strings end with A. Next we will see the one more example. So here I am going to take I am going to draw the DFSM which accept a string of A's and B's. So the strings are made up of A's and B's, but the string should have exactly one A. So the string must contain exactly one A. Okay. So check it out. The string exactly contains one A. Okay. So again the valid strings are what? So valid strings are equal to A. Next, one A is valid. Next, see here they had not given any conditions of a start of the string or end of the string. They had given what? The condition for the occurrence of A. So A may come first or last or in between, but the occurrence of A should be exactly one time in the string. Okay. So A, B is valid because one time A is occurred. Next, B, A is also valid. Next, A, B, B is valid. Next, B, B, A is valid. Next, B, A, B is also valid. So the string which has exactly one A are a valid string. Next, the invalid strings. Invalid strings are what? The invalid strings are the strings which have a more than one A's. Okay. So here A is a invalid. Next, A is a invalid. Next, B is a invalid here. And next A, B, A, these are the invalid strings. Okay. So after writing the valid and invalid string, what is the next step? You should recognize the states of the DFSM. So as I said, the states are depends on the minimum string written for a valid string list. So here exactly one A you are accepting. So one A must be there in a language. Okay. So A is a minimum string occurred in the valid string list. So how many states are there in the DFSM? So single character is there. So 2 states will come. One is a Q0 state, another one is a Q1 state. So this is a basic structure I had drawn for the DFSM. So first thing is you should draw the basic structure. After that you think about the remaining transitions. So from Q0, A ka transition I had shown. Next, I must show what? B ka transition. Next, from Q1 state, I must show A and B ka transition. Okay. So here, B ka transitions I can show as a loop because B may occur any number of times. But when one A comes, it should reach to a final state. Next, Q1 state ka, see, if I take a loop for A, then what happens? It start accepting the strings which has more than one A. So I can't take a loop here. Shall I take a loop for B? Yes, you can take a loop for B. Okay. So if after one A if B come, then that will be accepted and that will be moved to a final state. Next, see, I can't show the back transition to Q0 state for A because if I show what happened, see, it takes a string which has what? A. So 3 A's. So 3 A's are not a valid string for a given language. Okay. So I can't show this transition, the transition from Q1 to Q0. So what is the next step? So if at all it is not possible for you people to show the transition between these two states, that time only you introduce what? A trap state. So trap state for what? If A comes, if one more A comes after reaching the final state Q1, then move to a trap state. Okay, sorry, move to a trap state. So trap state is what? Q2, and A and B ka transition will show to itself only. So this is a DFSM which accept exactly one A. Okay. Next, you write all 5 tuples. So summation A comma B. Next, states are Q0, Q1, Q2. After that, start state is Q0. Next, accepting state is what? Q1. Okay, next, the transition function equal to A comma B. Here, Q0, Q1, Q2. So Q0 of A, where I reach Q1. Q0 of B, Q0 itself. Q1 of A, Q2. Q1 of B, Q1 itself. Next, Q2 of A, Q2 itself. So this is a given DFSM for a language which has exactly one A. Okay. So the assignment question for you people is, you should draw the DFSM which accept at least one A. Thank you.